everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new Japanese series just dropped on Netflix called Asura, and in this series you see the series centers around these four sisters, and these four sisters, they're quite different from each other, and their life is also very different from one another. And we see in this series, I will say they all have a okay relationship with each other, but they are always hanging out with each other. So in this series, these four sisters, when they find out their dad had an affair, and from that affair dad actually has a son, when they find out this information, they don't know what to do with this information, because the sisters, they are so different from each other, and they are taking this information a different way. They're looking at it, and I thought watching this series, surprisingly, it was so interesting. I overall thought this was very interesting story, and even though from the surface the story sounds so simple, but when you watch the series, all the character, because the sisters, they're so different from each other, and their look on relationship, their own personal life, is so different from each other, and the way they try to handle the situation, it was really damn engaging. When I was watching it, I was like, whoa, I don't know what will happen next. So this series has a 7 episode, and I thought each episode, each episode was quite interesting, because each episode they tried to show you in the backsplash scene how their relationship was with the dad and the mother, and all the things they did when they were little. It was quite good, honestly. I really liked, and there's no boring scene at all. Watching this series was actually really interesting, especially when I read the synopsis. I was like, wow, this doesn't sound that interesting, especially the subject matter they deal here. How do you approach when you find out your father had a affair with someone, and especially the father is actually he's pretty strict, I guess. The mom is also very sweet, and all the sisters, the way they talk to each other, I was like, wow, I really liked it a lot. So I don't have a sister, so the sister loved how it works. I don't know, but watching this series, I felt like the sisters really, they had the way they were into their life. I was like, wow, really very well done. It was really very believable, and especially these sisters, their relationship is so different from each other, made it really interesting, honestly. Especially the little one, she was in this relationship with this boxer. The one sister, she's very smart and she wears glasses, and her relationship was also interesting. I feel like overall the way the show was done, it's surprisingly, it's really good and interesting, how this sister will deal with this subject matter. I thought overall this was very well done, and I said check it out. It's a really good show, especially the production design. There's no draggy scene at all, and I thought the subject matter itself, it was quite interesting. It's definitely, I have not seen, I thought it was a really good watch for me. I really like all the acting, and direction was also good. More than anything, often watching sometimes show can drag a lot. I thought this show has a nice length, 7 episodes. It told all the story very nicely. And which sister story I liked, if I had to say. Also, I did like the two big sisters, their storyline. One was having, she was seeing this guy, and she was having an affair. From the outside, she was this nice, and from when we find out she was having an affair, I was like, what? It does have a lot of twist and turn. Definitely is very interesting take on all this women, their relationship with their personal husband and with each other. A very interesting take, and that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this series. If you enjoyed this review, don't watch other reviews on other Japanese show. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.